Hello, my name is Dickie Parrott. I'm a sales engineer with Kofax, and today we'll be demonstrating Kofax Transformation's ability to process tax documents. First, let us review the tax documents we will be targeting. The 2019 California 540 Personal Income Return, the California 540 EZ Return, the California 2019 Schedule A, the 2019 IRS 1040 form, and finally, the 2019 IRS Schedule A form. There will be 3 steps to processing the documents. First, we will scan the images into the process. Kofax's image cleaning capabilities will perfect the images, making them more readable and improving the OCR results in the next step. As you can see, we are using the electronic copies of the images. These are direct copies from filled out PDF forms submitted by the taxpayer. Next, the documents will automatically be classified and the data will be extracted. The transformation server shown here will classify each image and then extract the required fields from the form. After all images have been processed, the documents will be sent to the next step. Normally, the transformation server shown will be an unattended service requiring no user interaction. Lastly, the data will be presented to the user for any needed corrections. This is the validation module. The first set of images being processed are the perfected electronic copies of the forms. If you look to the left side of the screen, you will see the visual structure of the documents being processed. Each form name is shown with or without an indicator in the form of a question mark of user intervention required. The user will be presented the first field that requires manual intervention. The user will either correct the field data or simply press the Enter key to accept the data as the system has extracted it. The user will then be presented the next field that needs interaction, and so on. Notice how quick this screen jumps a few pages on the left, and the next question mark is removed. Once all the fields have been reviewed by the user, the module will close, and the next available batch of documents will be presented to the user. Now we will capture the same tax forms using the Kofax mobile capture components. The demo application is available on the Google Play and Apple stores. Notice how the user is guided to correctly capture images with simple, clear instructions. This will greatly increase the image quality for future processing. After the raw document is captured, the Kofax Image Perfection technology would automatically correct, crop, and enhance the image for delivery to the next steps. If there are any quality issues detected during the capture process, the user will be prompted to retake the image. After all the images are captured, they are submitted to the server for classification and extraction. Now we will process the images captured with the Kofax mobile application. The same solution that was used previously to process the perfect electronic copies will now be used to classify and extract the mobile images. The steps are exactly the same as before. First, we will scan the images, and then they will be perfected using the Kofax VRS image solution. And then they will be submitted to the next steps in the workflow. Now the mobile images will be classified and the fields will be extracted the same as before. Notice that even though the quality of the images is not exactly the same as the electronic copies, the Kofax solution is able to classify the documents confidently. Lastly, the user is presented the classification and extracted results once again. Notice that the mobile images are much different than the electronic copies. The fields have moved, and some of the data has shifted positions. Kofax is able to adjust the position of the extracted fields to compensate for the differences in the images. Kofax uses structural keys, words, and other image components to automatically account for differences in image quality. Once again, with a few keystrokes, the user is able to correct and validate extracted data and complete the document processing. Now we will demonstrate the handwriting and customizable user interface capabilities. The documents presented are examples of similar tax forms, but are handprinted by the submitter. Kofax has the capability of not only extracting the data from the images, but is also able to compare that data to external data sources to increase confidence and reduce manual keying. Kofax uses multiple OCR solutions to provide the best possible extraction rates for documents. Notice that the user interface is different from the previous forms. Kofax has a customizable UI to provide processors with more effective views. To further enhance the goal of every document processing solution, efficiency. The solution can be configured to format the extracted data for the users to simplify the keying effort. Kofax has the ability to add complex logic to document processes if desired. Here, the user is prompted to check various field values due to the tax form math rules not being met. Signature detection and checkbox capabilities can also be configured. This concludes the demonstration. If you have any further questions, please reach out to your local Kofax account executive. Thank you.